Yo, this is the trade recap for today. After I passed my eval, I thankfully moved on to my funded account. So now I honestly am trying to my plan is to hit the 3K requirement, and then after, obviously, not risk more than the 35% I'm allowed to. Honestly, today was gonna be so good. Was so close to hitting my TP. I'm gonna keep it above. Was so super close to hitting my TP, as you guys can see, in order for me to pass the account, but instead I broke even, unfortunately. But honestly, it is kind of my fault. Why? Because NQ was the leading index to go up, which if I would have taken on the N, if I would have taken on NQ, I would have hit my TP instantly. But yeah, it is kind of my fault for not checking NQ first and doing everything on the rush, because I was, not gonna lie, I barely woke up and I was in the restroom. So yeah. But here's why I took today's trade. Honestly, we had a 30-minute fair value gap on ES. On NQ we didn't even came close to it, but didn't close this fair value gap, so that made me want to go bullish. As you guys can see, it's a 1 hour too. So you guys can see we didn't close it before. But yeah, since we had that, where is it? I was honestly waiting for just some type of equilibrium, which we hit on ES, also respecting the fair value gap that we had, but on NQ we didn't. It's fine. But we did we broke short? No, we hit equilibrium, but also didn't close. Well, we did inverse this for Velica, but I was honestly more bullish. I'm gonna keep it about. I was bullish. For the simple fact that yeah, on the 4 hour, on the 1 hour, we didn't inverse this for value gap on the 30-minute also. So yeah, and also plus, once I entered, I was like, okay, we respected this on ES, so, and plus it was the most recent manipulation, the 30-minute for value gap, bearish for value gap right here. Yeah, honestly wanted to see us going up, because first of all, there was no manipulation to go down. There was none that I saw. I'm talking none. Yeah, there was no manipulation to go down. So yeah, I was bearish, obviously. We had this fair value gap, but honestly didn't see it, why it could hurt us. Because we had a manipulation we had our confluences. Now, equilibrium, I mean, now I honestly was just waiting for us to close above this, um, to close above this high right here, 1 minute high, which honestly I should have entered around here. Which also I would have hit TP. But it's okay. Again, I was distracted. I was honestly in the bathroom and I was honestly barely waking up. So I mean, yeah. Next time I have to be focused, laser focused, and plus I enter on ES, not knowing that NQ was the leading index, which honestly I would have waited for this to close. Boom, stop loss beneath this low. Hit a 3 risk to reward ratio, so I can pass the account instantly. But yeah, I ended up waiting for this to close above it. Enter stop loss beneath this low. I should have placed it like around there. And I would have either. Yeah, honestly, it was honestly kind of my phone. It was my phone, not kinda. But yeah, unfortunately, we did break even, putting us $76 up. I mean, yeah. Again, I could have honestly, I could have entered earlier, and I could have entered on NQ because it was a leading index. But again, I didn't check NQ. Unfortunately, only checked ES. But yeah, that was two of my mistakes. I just need to stay focused, not wake up late, and yeah, be focused on the market. Other than that, yeah, unfortunately, I broke even on the day, and I mean, yeah, that's gonna be it. Couldn't film the live version because, like I said, woke up early. Woke up late, but it's fine. Honestly, didn't even wanted to trade today. Why? The reason why is because we have FOMC. So usually during FOMCs and CPI, market is super consolidated, which it was not today. But usually it is. It it usually goes nowhere. It creates a barcode. You feel me? That's why I honestly woke up late. But yeah, other than that, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow to see if I can pass now my funded account to hit this 30K, and then obviously stay under the 35 consistency rule and request a payout. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 25, if I believe. See ya.